Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good morning. We are from group 4. We'll presentation about language varieties in translation. First, I will introduce our group. My name is Dris Mustikasari, my friend Yun Lestari and Roslinda. What is language varieties in translation? In sociolinguistics, language variety, also called like, is a general term for any distinctive form of a language or linguistic expression. Linguistics commonly use language variety or simple variety as a cover term for any of the overlapping subcategories of a idiolect, dialect, register, and mode. And next, idiolect. Definition: the speech habits peculiar to a particular person, an idiolect in the distinctive speech of an individual, a linguistic pattern regarded as unique among speakers of a person's language or dialect, but it is even more general, more narrow than just all the speakers of particular dialect. The language variety unique to a single speaker of a language is called an idiolect. Your idiolect includes the vocabulary appropriate to your various interests and activities, pronunciation reflective of the region in which you live or have lived, and variable styles of speaking that shift subtly depending on. Idiolect example. When a family members talk to each other, their speech habits typically differ from those any one of them would use in, say, an interview with a prospective employer. History, the term idiolect, made up of the Greek idea, personal, private, and dialogue, was coined by linguist Bernard Bloch. In linguistics, idiolect fall under the study of linguistic variation such as dialect and accent.
Dialect. What is dialect? A regional variety of language distinguished by virtue of vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation from other regional varieties and constituting together with them a single language. A dialect is the language used by the people of a specific area, class, districts, or any other groups of people. The terms dialect involves the spelling, sound, grammar, and pronunciation used by particular group of people and is then distinguish them from other people around them. Dialect is a very powerful and common way of characterization which elaborates the geographic and social background of any character. Example: American English, British English, Irish English, Indian English, Pakistan English, and Philippine English, etc. Dialect examples. Example: American English, British English, Irish English, Indian English, Pakistan English, and Philippine English. John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath. McClaren has thought, it ain't can be, it will be, she said firmly. As fast as can we cannot do nothing, not go to California or nothing, but as far as will. Well, do what we will, and as far and as will it is long time or for been here and is before, and never hear tell of Najat or Nazalit. Neither ever refusing food and shelter, or a leave on the road to anybody. That's us. There's been mean judge, but never that mean. Register. Register is defined as the way speakers use language differently in different circumstances. Think about the word you choose, your tone of voice, even your body language. You probably behave very differently chatting with a friend than you would a formal dinner party or during a job interview. This variation in formality, also called stylistic variation, and known as register in the linguistic. They are determined by such factors as social occasion, context, purpose, and audience. Registers are marked by a variety of specialized vocabulary and terms of various colloquialisms, the use of jargon, and a difference in intonation and pace. Registers are used in all forms of communication, including written, spoken, and signed. Depending of grammar, syntax, and tone, the register may be extremely rigid or very intimate. You don't even need to use an actual word to communicate effectively. A hub of exasperation during debates or a green while signaling hello speak volumes.
What is mode? Variety relates to the medium in which the performer is operating. Spoken, written, according to NIDA 1964, one of the most serious problems that face a translator is to properly match the stylistic levels of two different languages. Mode examples. The Bible translator may not select a level of language which is too high for making the message accessible to the people to whom it is addressed. At the same time, the level chosen should not be socially low, because it would then debase the content. In some part of the Arab world, colloquial form of the language are quite unacceptable for the translation of the Bible, although they might be better and more widely understood by people than classical Arabic. On the other hand, the translator has to select not only the appropriate style for the Bible in general, but for the particular biblical style he is translating, since the Bible contains more than just one style. And next, translating in fact involves more than finding corresponding words between two languages. Words are only minor elements in the total linguistic discourse. The particular tone of the page, i.e., the style of the language, may have more impact on the audience than that actual word. Indeed, style and tone are of great, almost fundamental importance when we translate literary texts rather than scientific ones. If the aim of the source language text is only to convey a piece of information of some instruction of the reader or audience, the referential meaning of word becomes quite significant and the effect of style and or tone diminishes. At the other extreme, when we deal with a source language text that does not only aim at conveying a message, but aspires to produce a certain impact on the reader through the use of particular style. The translation of such a stylistic effect is then an essential part of the very act of translating.
Yeah, thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.